What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Unless this happens to be your very first time here, then come on in. It's so nice to meet you. My name is Abigail. I do musical reactions here on YouTube, all on the first take. And I'm so happy to say that we are reacting to an expedited Buy Me a Coffee request. This one is brought to you by Tongba, aka Batty Man. How you doing? Thank you so very much for this request. What he requested was more Dax. This one is called Lonely Dirt Road. Now, I've reacted to two videos from Dax, and they were both the mega remixes one, so they were like 10-minute videos. This is a regular video. It's not a remixed one at all. So this will be the first one that I get to see that's not remixed. Now, typically what I do on this channel is that I watch the videos twice together, with the first watch containing stops and pauses, just so I can give you my thoughts and commentary in real time as it comes to me. However, if you stick around for the second watch, we will watch the entire video nonstop all the way through. That's when I'll be taking some notes, and then we'll talk about it after. Depending on what happens with the copyright detection, I may or may not have to fast forward through the second watch. I'm not sure how Dax is yet. I'm still learning when it comes to leniency or how strict he is with copyrights. I have a feeling we'll be fine, but I'm not going to be able to find out until I upload. So until then, I'm probably just assuming that I'm going to have to fast forward. But fear not, guys. We're going to put this up on Patreon, where you can watch the full reaction with no fast forwarding, no editing, no watermarks, no nothing. Should you happen to check out my Patreon, I do truly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Enough talking, though. Let's go ahead and put these on. Drink some water. Pull up the video here, and let's see what Lonely Dirt Road is all about.
When I need space, that's where I go. A place to escape that nobody knows. Where I feel free to let things go and face this evil that burdens my soul. I bring my hatred, I pack my pain, all the emotions I cannot explain. It's where I found God and filled that hole. It's He, myself, and I on that lonely dirt road. I needed somewhere to take my mistakes. I didn't want my family to see me cry. They'll never know I'm carrying all of this weight, dealing with the pressure of trying to provide.
Wow.
No sign of struggle can show on my face. They ask if I'm okay, I just flash them a smile. Fire up that engine to take me away. I'm speeding through emotions with every mile.
I'm going to stop it real quick before I forget the lines. There were two lines that stuck out to me there. In the very beginning, he says when he needed space, that's where he would go. He would go to a place to escape that nobody knows. That was the first line. And then the second line that he literally just said, he didn't want his family to see him cry, dealing with the pressure of trying to provide. So just from that, I'm getting the gist of him wanting to seek, maybe escape from the weight of responsibility, or maybe just life's weight. But he does it on a almost secluded path that only he knows of. He tries to hide his pain from his loved ones, maybe under a smile, but in the process, he's isolating himself to try and deal with the burden of having emotion, maybe as a man. That's what I got so far. Let's go back just a little bit. I'm gonna go back just a little bit. Here we go. Well, here we go.
To take me away, I'm speeding through emotions. emotions with every mile. On that road is where I find my peace.
Where I find my
remember
peace.
Daddy told me about some times like these. On that road is where my mind's at ease. I keep driving life
Mind's at
away,
ease.
rejecting change. So when I need space, that's where I go. A place to escape that nobody knows. Where I feel free to let things go and face this evil that burdens my soul. I bring my hatred, I pack my pain, all the emotions I cannot explain. It's where I found God and filled that hole. It's He, myself, and I on that lonely dirt road. I tried my best.
Hold on before we keep going, because I don't want to forget the line. He said, on that road is where I find my peace. Uh, I remember Dad telling me about times like these. On that road is where my mind's at ease, is what he said. So that's what stood out to me, maybe from that verse. But it kind of sounds like that road is maybe serving as a refuge, like a timeless refuge, like where Dax literally connects with like paternal wisdom from his father, right? And that kind of calms his mind. It also, not also, it seems to, how am I trying to phrase what I'm thinking of? Um, it becomes maybe a routine sanctuary, um, a place where he can go to for clarity when things are getting rough, something like that, something along those lines. But I digress. Let's keep going.
And on that lonely dirt road, I tried my best to plant the seeds, and then I watered everything that was in my life. But as a man, the only flowers that you get are when you're 6 feet under on the day you die.
Oh, that's
I
sad.
think I feel the pain my father felt. It's finally sinking in. Looking back, all I see is his eyes. He said that house is not a home unless you build it on respect, with some kids and a loving wife.
Wait. That was, I'm sorry. I try not to pause unless it's a minute, but I don't want to forget the lines that he said. I tried to plant the seeds. But as a man, the only flowers you get are the ones you get when you're 6 feet under. I thought was deep, quite literally. And then he said something like, I feel the pain of his father, or he feels the pain that his father felt. Something along the lines of, he said that this house is not a home unless you build it on respect and fill it with kids and a loving wife. Yeah. So again, Dax reflecting, more on his father's wisdom. But maybe I mean, I don't know Dax's actual situation in the song or circumstance in the song. I'm wondering if he feels like there was a failed effort. There is a face in that image that I paused on that I did not notice until I just stopped thinking for a second and watched the imagery. That's crazy. I'm gonna have to go back to see where that face came from. Anyway, point being, from those lines, inheriting maybe his father's pain, remembering his wisdom, his teachings, that basically say a true home must be rooted in respect, love, maybe legacy, and all that. Where did this face come from that I just noticed? Here we go.
On respect, with some kids and a loving wife. If these walls could talk, I'd bet
Oh, if
they'd
these
say
walls
it's
can
all my
talk.
fault, that I don't try hard, that I ain't man enough, that I ain't standing up, that I just burn everything that my hands touch.
Wow.
If these walls could
Wow.
talk, I'd bet they'd say I'm to blame, that I'm the one who put myself inside of all of these chains, that my addictive personality's what ran them away, and
Addictive
that
personality?
I hurt myself by staying quiet and not explaining. I'm broken.
Gotta write that down.
Says I can't even see. I know there's gotta be a heaven, cause the hell that's in me is taking a dangerous toll that I'm paying with all of my soul.
Oh, nope. That was deep. So he just said, I wrote the first line and then I'm remembering the second line. The first line that stuck out to me: if these walls could talk, I bet they'd say it's all my fault. And then he mentioned his addictive personality is what made them run away, something like that. He's broken in places I can't even see. And then the line that he just said, the hell that's in me is taking a toll, a dangerous toll. And I'm paying with it with all of my soul. Something like that. Oh my gosh, the imagery there was crazy. The way his hands were on fire was really intense, but it looked really cool as well. It sounds like he's internalizing his pain, almost blaming himself for what? For broken relationships, for his emotional distance. I'm not sure for what, honestly. His unseen wounds. That's not a good way of putting it. More like his inner turmoil, maybe. It's like it's coming at a cost, maybe from his soul. I'm paying with it with all of my soul, his spirit. Oh, these wounds that we cannot see. Look at all of his tattoos, too. I'm trying to read what's on his neck here. I don't quite see it. Mm, but I digress. Let's keep going.
Dangerous toll that I'm paying with all of my soul. When I need space, that's where I go. A place to escape that nobody knows. Where I feel free to let things go and face this evil that burdens my soul. I bring my hatred, I pack my pain.
Pack my
All
pain.
the emotions I cannot explain. It's where I found God and filled that hole. It's He, myself, and I on that
lonely dirt road. I bring my hatred, I pack my pain. It's where I found God, filled that hole. It's He, myself, and I on that lonely dirt road. It sounds to me like this road holds promise, like there's hope. It's where maybe he confronts some of his darkest emotions. It's also where he finds God's presence and feels whole again. So it's almost like he's reuniting with himself, but like in solitude, in a sacred solitude almost. It's very interesting to me. There's hope in that chorus. He's confronting grief, yet he finds peace. He's connecting with faith. This lonely road, it's far more than just a physical place. It's actually a spiritual space of healing. Anyway, he's getting me thinking a little bit too much. I think what we're going to do now is watch it a second time, nonstop, all the way through. I'm going to focus on the instrumentation this time, which is, in fact, my favorite part of reactions. I love to hear what's going on musically and all the layers. I'll take some notes and then we'll talk about it after. Patreon, you and I, we're going to love this. We're going to watch it nonstop. YouTube, it's up in the air. I don't know what's going to happen until I upload it. So I'm just going to assume that I'm going to have to fast forward. So YouTube, I will see you in 5 seconds. Here we go. Oh my gosh, that went by so fast. That was a lovely song. I think we already went through the interpretation, what I thought of the song lyrically. But when it comes to the visuals in this music video, it was so cool, wasn't it? I really found interesting the way that he talks about if these walls could talk, and how the face is literally pushed through the wall. That was cool. And there were several faces too. And like right after that, his hands were on fire. And then of course he's wearing the chains, just feeling tied down quite literally. But yeah, this was an amazing song. Man, his music makes me think a lot, which reminded me of NF. And then the actual beginning of the song also reminded me NF. So I'm wondering if he's a fan of NF. Maybe NF is a I'm wondering if he listens to enough. Regardless, man, the music is so good. The message was deep. The visuals were incredible. The song literally starts off with piano. It's got some synth in there. It's got a subtle beat that's pretty constant throughout. Why was the car flying towards the end there? My only question, maybe. I don't know. But I digress, guys. That was really, really good. Thank you so very, very much, Tongba, for making me think. When music makes you think like that, when I kind of like stare off and I forget that I'm recording, that's a good sign. Because that's what music should do, is to make you think and feel. And I'm thinking and feeling a whole lot of stuff. So thank you very, very much to Tongba for this request. If you guys enjoyed this reaction, please like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to check out the Patreon link, as well as the Discord link in the description below. And I will see you next time. Bye.